Okay, hi, yes, hello. This is a game. This is a game that I'm playing. This is a game that I'm playing and I'm speaking over. This is a game that I'm playing that I'm speaking over and that I'm hopefully recording correctly. Without further ado, let's new game this. Let's new game this. Yeah. New game. I had to fuck around with the recording settings a bit. Took me a while. Took me a while longer than I expected. Hey, Cyan. Now there's a game company I haven't heard from in a good long while.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Nice, nice. Iconic video game opening, in my opinion, of course. Myst is one of those games that, I don't know. I get the feeling, not many people have actually played this game. I mean, a lot of people played it like back in the day, because this was like cutting edge stuff back in the day. Not even this with 3D objects. It was just like a slideshow, when it was released. When was it released? Oh my God. Is this like a 30-year-old game? Am I playing a 30-year-old game? Am I playing a 30-year-old game in the year 2021? And it's not even, I'm looking this up on my phone. Hold on. It's not even a game that people really talk about. Myst. People used to talk about this game a lot. You know, a very divisive game. Let's see. Released September 24th, 1993. So it is very nearly a 30-year-old game. Um, I apologize. I am currently crumbling into dust. You are watching me disintegrate. Yep, there goes my skin. My flesh is turning to ash, and my bones have calcified into a brittle substance that is cracking in place as we speak. That is how old I feel right now, knowing that I am playing a very near 30-year-old game. But hey, let's not worry about that. Let's play video game. Let's play video game. I love this music. Have I mentioned that I love the music from Myst? All right, let's dive into this mysterious book that we found in this uh, void. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, what do we want? I think we want free roam. I think we want free roam. Yeah. Classic Mist is fine. I mean, but we are playing Real Mist, which is basically a remake of Mist in a full 3D engine. So if we're going to do that, we might as well take advantage of the fact that it's in a fully rendered 3D engine, right? Um, oh yeah, that's right. There's a flashlight. There's a flashlight in this game. There was not a flashlight in the original. No. Yeah, so here we are. Why am I playing Myst? Why am I playing Myst? Well, Couple reasons. Couple reasons. This is kind of a test run to see how I feel about streaming stuff. And Myst is a game that is not particularly demanding. This is an older game. Um, Even this remake is quite a bit old right now. I was originally going to play the Masterpiece Edition that was still 2D, but I was having trouble getting OBS to find the window that it was playing in. Maybe it's too old. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too good with the capture stuff, so boom. Um, Real Mist, fortunately, is uh, a bit more easier to work with. And the other reason I'm playing Myst is because it's been a long fucking time since I played Myst. It's been a long time. Um, and Look, I am not going to pretend to you. I did not beat Myst like clean. I referred to a video game guide. Um, like I don't know where I got the information to beat this game. Somewhere off the internet. Back before there was a GameFAQs. There was just like probably some like shitty GeoCities site. Just had the entire game walkthrough. They would do that, back in the day. They would just get like a black background web page with like some text that had a font color that really did not work well with black. Like it'd be like black on like it would be a blue on black text, and you'd have to squint at it, or you just have to like highlight the entire thing with your mouse cursor and just read it that way because that's the only way you could get a decent contrast that would let you read it. You know, you know, just the old shit. So when I beat this game when I was a youngin, I used a guide, and it has been a very, 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 very long time since I've played Myst, and I don't remember um, any of the puzzles. I'm pretty sure I don't remember any of the puzzles. So I'm kind of curious, I'm kind of curious if I can beat this game. Am I smarter than me as like a 14-year-old? Am I has my brain improved since then? Am I able to grasp the intricacies of these puzzles without referring to a guide? I have no idea. Let's find out. I do know that this is here. I love the atmosphere in this game. The way it uses silence and the way that music just suddenly breaks in, it's really good. It's really good. Um, like I said it before, music is one of those things that stuck with me in this game. And like this is like one of the first things you'd find. Just like that's revolutionary gameplay. That's revolutionary gameplay. That's gameplay that changes video games right there. I am not even joking. So let's see here. Topographical extrusion test 40, marker switch diagram 47, water turbulent pool 67. So yeah, so 67. Yeah, so it's basically set to a screensaver. People know what screensavers are, right? Is that another data reference? Oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? Yeah, let's do 47. And that will get us a diagram of these switches, which I'm sure is important in some capacity. Oh, I know that it's important in some capacity. All right, that's enough of that. Let's switch it back to the screensaver. 67. Very important. Leave the screensaver on. Very important. Don't want to burn out the screen of this hologram. Anyway, yeah. So this was kind of like a this game when it came out. Well, basically it was a slideshow. Let me see if I can recreate. Let me hold on. Settings. Classic Myst. Classic Myst. Excuse me. Right. So yeah. No, 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 no. That is not what I meant. Interactive guides. I don't want any guides. No. What's this here? Look, this game, it should be able to, this PC should be able to handle Myst on its highest settings, so, hmm, some kind of, like, fog in the background. Okay, but yeah, oh, there's a little motion there. I don't know if I like that. We'll see how I feel about that. But yeah, so this is like classic Myst movement. You can't move the screen around. Um, you would have to move around by clicking the icon whenever the icon's hand figure would like change to point a direction. So you'd like go like this. Except, it wasn't even like this. It was a slideshow. You didn't transition to the scene by like walking there. Let me see if I can. Okay, no, no. So it would literally just be a series of pictures that you would click on, and um, and it would take you there. Like no transition, just boom, boom, boom. And that's nothing special these days. But back then, um, video games didn't really look like this. Video games didn't really look like this. They kind of they didn't have like this almost photorealistic. Yes, this is what photorealistic was called back in the day. This was considered photorealistic. I mean, they were all pre-rendered images, but um, computers didn't really have the storage capacity to handle this kind of game. Um, that changed when compact discs, uh, you know, you know what the kids call them, CDs. That changed with CDs, and suddenly you could have like large multimedia works like this that uses a lot of sound and a lot of images to play a game. And so this was kind of a revolutionary thing back in the day. Um, a lot of people hated it, because it wasn't like it wasn't Doom, you know, it wasn't it wasn't like Wolfenstein. It wasn't that kind of game. It was a kind of game where you walked around. It's a walking simulator. It's a walking simulator. That's what it is. And the kind of hate that walking simulators get now, it's the kind of hate that Myst got. Um, there were people who were like, "This isn't a game. This isn't a game. It's just a slideshow, an interactive slideshow that you play around with." And like, yeah, I mean, that's what all games are to varying degrees. But I really liked Myst back in the day. So that's so let's play it. See if I'm like a total goddamn dumbass. Still to this day. Um, I hope to spectacularly disappoint myself. Just completely whiff on these puzzles. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this open. Does this require a puzzle? No. You just walk right in. Oh, this dentist chair. Oh, this dentist chair. Do not like this. But I did like this music. This is the planetarium music. And when I was a kid, I would park the camera in this room and crank those tinny little speakers up to max and just leave the game on, not even play it, just so I could hear this music, which is so good. Yes, this is what I consider good music, folks. This is it. This is But let's step into the dentist chair. And yeah, so that's fun. That's fun. But man, I really love this music. Myst got me into a lot of like ambient music. Um, it was it kind of opened me up to the concept of ambient music to begin with, and you know, it's not everybody's tea. It's not everybody's tea. They It can be a bit boring. I realize that, but that's kind of the point. Just having something in the background, just nice. Like having this music playing in the background while you're just like chilling or reading a book or whatever. It's nice. Yeah, and also there's a planetarium. I like planetariums. It's stars. Stars are nice. I like stars. But what do you want from me? Got a flashlight here, and it kind of fucks with the effect a little bit. That's okay. Okay, we don't need to be here right now. The uh, the main feature, the first thing that you kind of start making progress in is the Myst library. And you get a sense that something's not quite right here because these books are all burned. Something happened that's not quite right. And there are some rather puzzling artifacts and two books that are set aside with one page next to them. What could this mean? I like that Myst does this. I like that Myst puts you in the middle of a mystery. Hey, mystery. Oh, so clever. Um, and you just have to accept it. Or you could just climb into this fireplace and just disengage with the game entirely. Just hide in the fireplace. Hide in a small room and pray that nothing happens to you. That's me playing scary games. Okay. And Myst could be a little scary. Not in a jump scare kind of scary, but kind of like in a creepy ambiance scary. It's like I'm somewhere I shouldn't be. I'm somewhere I shouldn't be. There's a lot of that sensation in this game, and it's kind of a sensation that I'm down with. Let's take a look at this red book. Weird. It's like the book in the beginning of the game, except staticky. Strange. Well, let's look at this page. Well, it's just a page. I've got a page. This is my inventory. My inventory is just me holding something. No pockets. Just page. Let's put that page in this book.
Monsieur?
Oh my God.
Are you? See you. You know. Help me. Bring blue pages. Never. Pages. I must have the blue page. Bring them to me.
Okay. Well, that's weird and upsetting. Um, were there drums in the background when he was speaking? I think there were drums. I don't recall that. That's something new. All right, well, let's see what this does. Probably something equally unpleasant.
Who are you? Bring me a red page. I can't see you. I need a red page. You must. Bring. Make a bring. Shh. Help me. I am serious. Give it up. Go. There is one thing I must do. Rescue. You must.
All right, so we've got our first mystery. Um, Two men who are asking for our help and require blue and red pages. And that's about the most we can glean from those garbled communications. Oop, what was that? Yep. Why is this painting buzzing? I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. Figure it out. That's Myst, baby. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Alright. Lots of humming machinery in this game. Gotta love it. Library, alright. Excuse me, close the door first, then push the button. What was I thinking? Safety first, people. So, I fully recognize that a lot of people are going to find this very boring, and that's okay. That's okay. I just climbed the ladder to look at a wall. Not exactly the stuff of legendary streaming. I get it. I also don't care. Oh, hey, look at that. That means something. Key is important. Once again, wall. So yeah, I figure I stream for about an hour-ish. see how I feel about this. Honestly, I may not even upload it, depending on how I feel. As long as I don't come across as, too entirely buffoonish, I'll probably upload this. Like, it's not like I'm worried that I'll bring down the overall quality of YouTube. That's not a concern that I have. And oh my God, we've sealed up the exit. Wait a minute. If I push this and got this, then what if I push this and get an exit? Is that how this works? Nice. Let's check out these books. Most of them are burnt to shit. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. So, a thing about Myst is in the original packaging, it came with a journal that had lore in it. Um, I don't have that journal anymore. Who knows where it is? God knows. I don't know. Um, but it had like lore in it and information. And I don't have that anymore. I'm hoping that doesn't screw me over at some point in the future. It might. Um, I'm not even sure if I'm going to complete this game. But Myst is one of those games that are it's kind of like Outer Wilds. Um, if you know the game, it's one of those games where if you've played through it, you have the knowledge to beat it in like 15 minutes. Like I know how to beat the game. Um, I don't have the exact memory of which puzzle um, I'm supposed to. Well, I do. I do know which puzzle, but like I'd have to look up one specific number on like the internet. I just need to find that number, and then I know what to do with it, and I'd be able to plug it into a puzzle, and that puzzle would point me to the key that I would need to beat the game. So it's one of those things, like Outer Wilds, where you just, if you've played the game all the way through, then you know how to beat it like instantly. So yeah, I'm probably not going to read all this. There's only so much speaking my voice can handle. Um, you can always pause it if you're feeling like reading. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume that they were built some time ago, for they appear aged or aged. You got to accent the e. They appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. Yeah. So you learn about different people and different cultures through these books, but it's like, how is um, how is this writer reaching those places from this island? I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Cirrus and Agonar will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it would not be long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. So yeah, whoever this writer is has a wife, Catherine, and two sons, Cirrus and Achenar. Catherine appears to be a bit of a homebody, but the boys, they're precocious. They're precocious. They're going to new places, learning new languages. I'm good for them. That's good for them. Cirrus has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Agnar are staying behind again. I have been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Circe and Achenar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken, although they only remember her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Circe and Achenar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an experience in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some way out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and I'm reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. Okay, that comma didn't belong there. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. All right, well, I said I wouldn't read it. End up reading it. Lore. Okay. So this is one of the things that I knew that I noted down in my original copy of the Mist Journal. This map. So I'm going to do that here. I'm sure you're all going to find that very riveting, very entertaining. Please feel free to skip forward um, once I start moving around again. But let's just take a second. Just take a second. It's This is one of those things that I noted down, and I don't remember much from this game, but I do know that this will be useful. Boop, 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 boop. Almost done. It's not a good drawing. I'll tell you that right now. It's a doodle. It's less than a doodle. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if I should sketch in the fainter bits. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, done, done. Be useful in the future. All right, so that's interesting. Burn book, burn book, burned book. Is this burned? Yes, it is burned. Um, all right, here's an intact book. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that is what they were, a group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This was where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks, as it was never too far off of a distance. Okay, I mean, sounds all right. It sounds all right. Um, is he living off of seafood though? Can't abide that. If he's surrounded by sea, then he likely ate seafood, and I cannot with that. One day, another person appeared on the rocks for no apparent reason to Emmett. Emmett named this new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends. Okay. One day while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy should be called Will. Will was soon a part of the group, and all three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first. But even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. So this author is obviously quite the traveler. I still don't understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limits of the rules as dictated to me by Father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and broke in half. Although this did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers to a few of the questions my father never answered. So yeah, Myst is a game that's it's a franchise, and it's a franchise with quite a bit of world building. There's like three main games. Then there's the multiplayer game. Yes, there was a multiplayer game, and then there were books. There are quite a few books. I think there's like four books. I have one of them. I've read all of them, but I only own one. Um, and one of the central elements of this franchise is the art, which allows people like this author to travel to other worlds through books. That's a pretty basic map. I don't think I need to write that one down. Okay, so I'm gonna sketch this. It's probably important. I don't remember exactly how it's gonna get used, but it's probably important. The anchor. I. Okay, I'm actually not gonna write all these down. If I run into a if I run into an issue surrounding constellations, then I will get around to it. I'm probably gonna end up getting stuck because I'm kind of skipping through this, and okay, interesting. And this is not the kind of game where you can really like skip through things. I have just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the very pages on which I wrote over the last 18 months. Fortunately, I have copied many of my construction notes in another journal. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age to which I hope to travel soon. For now, I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments. This is one of those puzzles that I hit a brick wall with. Back when I was young, you show me a picture of piano keys, and my mind goes blank. It's just the way I was. I'm a bit better with that. I have a keyboard, and I doodle around with it. So hopefully, I will find that particular puzzle a bit less daunting. All right, so it looks like there's two more books. Before arriving in the stage, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and gray and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. Ah, I like it already. Rhyme. Um, so the this is the remake of the Masterpiece edition of Myst, and the Masterpiece edition is itself a special edition of Myst, and I think Rhyme is an entirely new age that was added to the Masterpiece edition. Um, so this is kind of a new book, and gosh, I'm stuck already. Um, see, well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do a little exploring. I have a very, very vague idea of what I should be doing. Man, I just love like the imagery that this game has. Like, I mean, I'm a bit older and cynical now, and I'm like, these are just 3D assets that don't make a lot of sense together. So their juxtaposition is compelling to a simple-minded person such as myself, is what I'm thinking. But, you know, I still like it. I still like it. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting and distressing. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, what does that mean? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I just have to trust that it all makes sense somewhere down the line. Hmm. 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 All right. Cabin in a forest. Distressing. Forgot to bring my spirit box. Oh my God. And now I'm locked in. This is, oh no. Oh no. This is phasmophobia. Oh no. Okay. What? All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. There's a wheel. There's a meter. There's a bunch of numbers and switches and buttons. Figure it out. That's Myst, baby. Once again, wheels, button, figure it out. Okay. So I'm reasonably sure that there's a diagram in the library that refers to this clock. So I'll probably find that. And now that I have, um, is there a day-night cycle? Is the sun getting low? I don't think it's, is it getting low? I don't know. Does it seem darker? I think it's darker. Is there a day-night cycle? I did not know that. I mean, I think it's getting darker. I'm not 100% sure. I might just be seeing things. Hmm, we'll see. We'll see. Because we're going to be playing this for a little while longer, I think. I don't know, maybe 20 more minutes. I got shit to do. But is there anything that I missed over here? This is also missed a lot of backtracking. That's just the way it is. Hey, hi. So yeah, that previous video got cut off because I had run out of space because I had been streaming the video to the wrong directory. Rookie mistake. But I'm back. I'm gonna play a little bit more, like maybe 10, 15 minutes more. Um, yeah. Whoops. But anyway, should be good now. Should be good. I will see about splicing this video and the original video together to make it a little bit more seamless. But while I was figuring all that out, check it out. It's almost night. It's twilight. So confirmed, day-night cycle. Um, learning new things. Learning new things. I had not. I don't remember there being a day-night cycle, but I'm glad that there is. Sun is setting. The sun's basically set. It's like over there somewhere. It's gone. Um, here's another thing that I found while we were not recording. Is this very conspicuous piece of paper that was just like right here this entire time? And yeah, what the hell? I did not notice that. I swear to God. So look, Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our forward chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on the island into the imager to receive the message. Yours truly, Atris. So yeah, that's I feel like that's something that I should have seen earlier, but I didn't. Um, the four chamber he was talking about was the room that we had just exited, the one with the screensaver, and he wants us to punch in the number of marker switches that are on this island. So I feel like so progress. That's a good first puzzle because to find the market switches, you're gonna have to go all over the island. So it's a good way to familiarize yourself with the island itself. So that's one, that's two. I think the answer is seven. I think it's seven, but I'm gonna make sure. I just wish that I had found that before it got dark. Somewhere in my ancient brain, the answer seven has come up. Three. So that's probably the answer, but I'm not sure. It's just too bad that I'm searching the island when it's so dark. Four. Okay, that's four. I think I see the moon. Oh, jeez, Jesus. I'm fucking. So I came across this ladder, and yeah, that's a marker switch. I think. I think it might not be a marker switch. So we're at four or five, depending. Um, four or five. Yeah, that's not a marker switch. It's like a different sound. Very important. So that's five. That's six. That's seven. I think that's it. Got a moon. Very nice moon. And it is getting dark. It is getting dark. So we're going to want to wrap this up. I think after solving this particular puzzle, we're going to wrap this up. But yeah, it's a good puzzle because, it's a puzzle that makes you walk around the island a lot and familiarize yourself with the island and its location. Did I say six or seven? I think that was seven. That's five, six, seven. Okay, seven. So yeah, seven. So yeah, I still remember the answers to a few puzzles from way back when. Can you imagine like remembering this stuff? Like, aren't there better things that I could be remembering? You know, just like in general. But no, it's video game puzzles. Video game puzzles, video game puzzles. It's a good mood. It's a good mood. But yeah, I do like games where you're meant to learn your environment, navigate your environment, and like just kind of know it. Um, it's one of the reasons I like Outer Wilds so much, because you have to like intimately know like the quirks of each planet. Um, yeah, it's one of the reasons why Myst still stays with me. There's other games that do this. I appreciate them. I appreciate them all. 7. Um, 7. No, I fucked up. Am I missing something? Is it 8? Oh, that didn't sound good. Um, it is 8.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect agony, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
All right. Um, I hope that recording played well over the swelling music. I feel like the music should have dipped out when that message was played. Just me, not a game designer. Oh, it's dark. Oh yeah, it's dark. Mm. I mean, the game still looks good. I mean, I get that the models are rather simple and it's mostly the textures doing the work, but I don't know, it still looks good to me. Like, damn, look at that. Look at that lighting. Hmm. So yeah, he mentioned tower rotations. Um, I think what he's referring to is, did I seriously miss this? Am I gonna like look back at my recordings and I'm just gonna see myself walk right by it while I'm talking about some shit about being old? Yep, that's probably what's gonna happen. Looking forward to that. So yeah, pretty sure he's referring to this. That's a puzzle. Um, that's a puzzle we're gonna tackle later. Right now it's night. I'm gonna close out by going to my happy place with that music that I love. Just punch me in to the relaxation chair. No, no. Just stare at the stars. There's stars out there. There's stars out there. Do they look as good as the stars in here? I don't know. But maybe we should actually go outside. I really do like that music though. Let's light the way, safety first, if you please. let's just close out with a picture of the moon. Yeah. So yeah, assuming that I can splice this correctly, splice the two videos correctly, I enjoyed this. I might keep doing this. So until then, goodbye. Save. Yes.